it's a lack of purpose. So if you look at people who are, I'd say, spiritual, they have a belief in a higher power. They have a belief in God, or whatever you want to call it, the universe or whatever, and they believe that their lives are a vehicle for something much greater. They're not feeling the same fear, and fear is obviously a tool of control and has been for centuries. So they're not afraid. They're not afraid to die. They're not afraid to fight. They're not afraid to be ridiculed by the friends. They don't want to fit in. They've got an internal security. In terms of getting active, and I think people disempower themselves. I think that they think that their efforts won't have an effect, that it won't do something. What's the point? Oh, why, if I do that, that's not really going to change anything anyway. They're too big, they're too powerful. But in reality, everything you do has a butterfly effect. Every small action that you do ripples out into the world, and you've no idea the impacts that you've had. When I did that long march, I may have impacted one person. I did actually meet a guy along the way in a churchyard, and we were chatting, and he felt stuck for several months in his life, and we talked for a couple of hours, and we really had this deep conversation, and he felt, I know what I have to do now. I don't know what he's gone and done. I have no idea what he's gone and done. So if you start with the belief that everything you do has a massive impact, and that every small action that you do will influence others, that can be inspiration to go out and actually do the first step. Get on a roundabout, get a board, hold it, even if it's on your own. Because there might be one guy who's driving past who's felt all alone. And as he's felt alone, you've reassured him, actually, there are people out there. He might get out there and then become like a crux of the movement. You don't know that. So always sort of act as if it's having a big impact.